What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Broads. Today we are going to talk about the MLB standings. It's been a little bit since we've done this. Some things have changed. Some teams have been hot. Some teams have fallen down a little bit. So before we begin, don't forget, we are having a giveaway at 1,500 subscribers for a Lids gift card. That is still on the table. We are about 170 off, so let's see what we can do. But more importantly, baseball, right? And we're going to start with the AL East because those teams are the hottest in the MLB right now. When you look at the New York Yankees, who just took 2 games from the Phillies, they are now 52-25, and that lineup is so scary to me. It's actually crazy. I mean, it's insane with Hicks, Didi, Judge, Stanton, Gardner. Like, these guys are just amazing, and then their pitching staff with Severino, and then their bullpen comes out, and it's so insane to think that there's going to be a team to take this squad down. It's insane. But moving along, that brings me to Boston. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They just took a huge series from the Seattle Mariners. But don't get me wrong, that lineup's scary too. I mean, you have Mookie Betts doing his thing. He's batting .338 right now, which is at the top of the league. JD Martinez is doing the same thing offensively as well, as he is the most home runs in the major leagues with 24 right now and leads with RBIs at 61. So he's obviously a huge piece to their success as well. But 5-5 in their last 10. Trying to find a little bit of strokes here. The Tampa Bay Rays are almost 500, playing 39-40. They just took a huge series from the Yankees maybe a series ago. And that's big for their confidence for a squad that's, just playing ball, really, at this point. The Cleveland Indians are starting to get a little bit of a jump here over Minnesota. Minnesota is 7.5 games back, as Cleveland is now 43-35. You have Kluber doing his thing. He's got a ton of wins for that squad. He's pitching very well when he's up there, doing his thing to carry this team over the hump a little bit. They were kind of not as high as they should have been in the standings last time we did this, and they're finally starting to find their rhythm a little bit. But the AL West and the Houston Astros are 53-28. Altuve leading the league in batting average with .345. He's awesome. His story is absolutely tremendous. But when you have Springer and all those guys out there, Verlander helping him out, he's second in the league in ERA with 1.82, and he's 9-3 on the season. What's funny is, may I add, that he's number 2. DeGrom on the struggling Mets is number 1 in ERA with 1.69. He's 5-3 with 16 starts. Talk about a dumpster fire over there with the New York Mets right now. It's not tough to see as a Phillies fan, I'll tell you that. But going back to the AL West, you have Seattle still fighting in there. They're 3.5 games back. They're 49-31. They're 4-6 coming off that Boston series that they did lose. Obviously, a tough thing to do, but to win that series, they fought hard. They played out there. They had to face some tough pitchers, obviously, out there with Sale. But now they're coming into a Baltimore-Orioles series where they're finding ways to win a little bit easier. They took the first 2 in that series, so they're starting to attack a little more. But looking at the Angels, they're 41-39. They're falling a little bit. They're 3-7 in their last 10, and they've lost 4 in a row. So they're going to have to find a way to put some things together here. Mike Trout doing the most he can do. He had that finger injury. He's doing everything that he can. He's obviously crushing home runs and all that good stuff, but he's got to find a way. Mike Trout, by the way, has 23 home runs on the season. We are moving down to the NL East. The most entertaining for me. The Braves are just not going away. And as a Phillies fan, you would think at some point this team is just going to fall. Well, they don't. They don't fall. They keep doing it. And their record right now is 45-35. They're 3.5 games, or 45-33. They are 3.5 games up on the Philadelphia Phillies. They just won't stop. They just won't stop. Please stop. Now. So the Phillies can catch you. The Phillies are... They won four series in a row. Then they come into this Yankees series and they lose the first 2. They're a team that I can see competing for a wild card game. they're not at the best yet. So for them to be losing to the Yankees, I understand it. It's not like we're ready to compete at that type of level yet. There's some flaws in this team, especially the bullpen, which we all know. So we just got to see what happens moving forward. This is a nice year to kind of see what we have. The Nats are 3-7 in their last 10. Bryce Harper is just struggling. He's batting .219, and it's a shame. I love seeing superstars play solid. I love seeing superstars play really well. I mean, obviously, as a Phillies fan, seeing the National struggle is great because, it's the Nats, and they always keep winning the division. Now they're on the other side. Scherzer, 2.04 ERA, 10-4. He's amazing. Amazing. But that team just can't find it right now. And I haven't seen the Nats this down there in the standings in quite some time in the NL East, as they are 4 games back right now. Going to the NL West, or NL Central, you have the Milwaukee Brewers, and they just keep doing their thing. They're trying to hold it down. You have Kane batting .291, Yelich batting .291, Shaw doing his thing, Aguilar, too, obviously being a key piece to success for them, and they just keep doing it. They're a fun team to watch. They're fun. And the Chicago Cubs, after a big game by Javi Baez last night, they're only 2.5 games back right now. Javi Baez was 4 for 5, 5 RBIs, a grand slam, a home run, a single, and a double. He had an amazing game last night against the Dodgers, although that win they had came off of Yasiel Puig pretty much just missing a ball out there in the outfield, and then the snowball effect started, but amazing game out of him. And then the NL West, you have the Diamondbacks. And every time I keep thinking, the Dodgers are going to pull through. They're going to find it. They're hot, and the Diamondbacks are strong. The Diamondbacks are doing well. They're holding their own. They're 45-34. They're 2.5 games up on the Dodgers. And it's to the point where the Giants are still in it, right? I mean, with the Giants being 4.5 games back, they're 41-39. The Dodgers are hot, and then they fall off a little bit, but they're still on the gas pedal. They're pushing the backs to the Diamondbacks. But I think the Diamondbacks are going to find a way. I think they're going to be able to hold this down and keep pushing and find a way to win the NL West. We're going to see what happens, though. So with that being said, that is this episode of the MLB standings and seeing where we're at. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next time.